Look at the shiny and leave me alone. No! No! I don't want to cuddle! Get away from me! Like... Oh! That's a problem. Hello, everybody. ChaosKatGaming here. And welcome back to the Pacific Drive. No upgrade challenge. What? That's not what I was expecting to have in the pneumatic tube. I was expecting to have a blueprint, not decals. What? That's it. What the fuck? Why were there a bunch of decals instead of the blueprint that I need to progress? I do know that before, when with full armor plating, I was able to get through the deep zone without the shield at all. So I'm gonna try a theory. But so while I do have the racks, I think I'm gonna run it as the racks are an emergency in case I can't do it without the shield and if I don't have the other stuff. I mean, the most dangerous of the quirks that I've had was or most annoying quirk I've had was simply just the dimming headlights when I turn. Yeah, it's like the headlight dimmer is definitely one of the most annoying ones. I'm a bit surprised I haven't gotten more quirks during this run, actually, because I have quirks set to abundant, and the quirks are supposed to be abundant, and so far I've gotten 3. The great Grandmasters of Arda, please give me good loot. Hey, that's nice. I'm kind of annoying with that because it's like there's supposed to be an option to let me turn on that I can turn on for dangerous quirks that would have the quirks actually that should have the quirks actually cause like damage and stuff, but I can't turn that option off.
Yoink!
Rude. Driving with all crew panels is driving with primarily crude is definitely rough. Well, my favorite anomaly is absolutely without a doubt would be the happy hair. Apparently I forgot to grab the duct tape. I could have sworn I grabbed a stack of duct tape. It is without a doubt either the happy hair or the beating heart, I think it is. Because those are the ones that heal you. The most fun one is probably the airstrip, because it's just fun getting launched up into the air, and it's not just terribly a big threat. The abductor is definitely the biggest threat, because it seems to actually have 2 different sets of AI priorities. So by itself, it is mildly annoying. But if it has an anomaly nearby to grab, it will be more annoying, because I've noticed that when it grabs onto your car, it has a habit of trying to throw you either into a tree or into a nearby anomaly, and it will do the reverse if it happens to grab onto an anomaly. So it'll grab on. So if it grabs onto one of the bunnies, it has a chance of trying to throw it onto you, which becomes extra annoying in the deep zone when you have the explosive crates. I can't remember what they are. because I've had several times that the abductors have thrown one of those at me. The thieves, I think the thieves are my least favorite anomaly, because from all of my testing, the only defense against the thieves, that was less than 5 seconds before that storm closed down. I think the thieves are my least favorite anomaly, because their only defense is just stay away from them. I think the worst area modifier is easily the corrosive downpour, because that rains down the corrosion across basically the entirety of the map. Stay away from me. Alright, this is the one that I'm just leaving. I need to go up the road. I have the handbrake, I just never really ever used it. Did I run out of power? What the fuck? Fuck. Nope. Get out. This way. Okay, fuck, what do I do? Fuck. Come on, brain, work. I guess I'll just continue on and hope. I'm gonna grab this really quick, and there goes my door. Ooh, no, it's not attached. The light's on, why did you open? God, I'm trying to survive for 24 hours outside of the zone. It's like without a remnant to help you with actually moving. Nah, you're fucked. Really, no drop pods yet. Damn. Yes! Ooh. Asking shall receive. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Oh, fuck. I know this storm. This is the... Ooh! That's something I didn't realize. The storms, actually disappear when you activate the gate. That's neat. I can't go straight like I want to. This way. Does anybody have like no? I want to go for it, but it's really far away. I can't go for it because corrosion will destroy my tires, and I don't have replacements for them. Let's get her. Fuck! Oh, fuck, that's the worst guy I could have picked! Let's go over here. I think this helps, gets me a little bit closer! Oh, shit, ow. Alright, I can go across this way. Oh, my tires. Oh god, I'm all red. Actually, don't need this. I can get out of here. Drive. Go. Oh, fuck. Oh god, if it's that hard just to try to just for this one zone. Fuck, it's gonna be so hard trying to get into the deep zone. This wasn't even supposed to be one of the hard ones. Whoa! Calm down there, car. The status effect tends to pop up on cars, When your car gets damaged, they have a chance of the status effect showing up, and if the corrosive waterways is constantly damaging your car, especially particularly the tires, so it gives a significantly higher chance of it causing a status effect on the tires. But yeah, unfortunately, one of my tips was that I planned on using a lot in this run through is that the friendly dumpster, if you have it researched, once you get into the mid zone, will start giving you steel panels. But if you don't have them researched, like I don't get steel panels out of this. He just continues to give me crude. But yeah, so I'm doing the old crossing now. Oh yes, thank you. I did actually completely forget about the putty. I'll be bringing the battery along just in case I do need it, but I'm going to try really hard to do this. I'm bringing this as a backup in case I do, but in case I do end up at a point I have to have it to be able to actually survive going through it. And again, bringing it along would probably be a bad idea, because if I die, I'm probably going to lose it. Oh well, problems for future me. I got the battery because it dropped out of one of the... On the last one, you saw that purple triangle, that will sometimes drop, utility items, and that's where I got... It will drop, unique items, or peculiar items, or whatever they are, and that's where I managed to get the battery. I got the battery as well as the extra backseat tank. It also drops tools sometimes, and since I'm going with the idea of not just no car upgrades, but making it extra difficult on myself for God knows what reason, I'm basically doing it with base upgrades only, I suppose would be a better thing. Because it's not technically cheating because it is no car research, but also technically to use it I have to have the rack research. But like the rack research is technically part of the research, but I did. But of course, on the last attempt I did of this, I say last attempt. Last stream we did decide that having the rack was fine. But part of this is that's why I'm bringing the battery along to use it just if I do end up needing it. But I am really curious to see if it is actually possible to get through it purely off of your starting battery. No, the Arta drop did not drop the doors, but they did drop a liberator, which I then used to pull doors off of a Squire. What color do you guys think? I have red, beige, light blue, more red, and blue. I'm thinking red or blue. How does sarcophagus look? Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Red it is. Good. Good. Generally it gets stuck either when a turn gets done too sharply or when it's trying to go down the ramp and it goes down the ramp wrong, and it basically ends up getting high centered on the little cement corner right next to the ramp. But God, I think the worst it ended up getting stuck is when we had someone else had one of the other managers come over and were driving the forklift, and they ended up managing to get it managed to half miss the ramp altogether. So they ended up like a good, why are you already damaged? Like a good half of the forklift didn't make it on the ramp at all. And they ended up grabbing one of the other forklifts to get it out. Ooh! That's a very... A good headlight! No longer will I have to use, flares to light my way. But yeah, so, like, it ended up being stuck for, like, over an hour, and they ended up grabbing one of the, had to go and grab one of the other... God damn it. Had to go and grab one of the other forklifts to try to lift it up just enough so that they can scooch it off of the cement, scooch it off the cement and back onto the actual ramp so they can get free. It ended up taking like over an hour to get it unstuck. What's really fun is that we were having to unload the truck they'd gotten stuck on, so we just got it was a free, really long break. So getting paid to watch a manager struggle with a mistake they made? Sure. Getting paid to watch the manager, it's like, and that's my only job at the time. I will quite happily just sit around and watch them do it. And of course, like, forklifts, it's not a thing of I was just sitting there watching them instead of helping them. I'm not allowed to help because I'm not forklift certified, so there's not much I could have done to help. Let's see. Well, that's unfortunate. Ow. Oh. No!
Good morning. I hope you all had a lovely sleep. And, if you can believe it, it's Friday once again. Sector 2 is bright and sunny about 53 Fahrenheit, close to 12 Celsius. You're gonna want to watch out around noon.
That's a bit of a problem.
Spike of 12 microsieverts for just over an hour. You'll want the kids indoors for that one, or at the very least, wearing your eyes.
How did my car get in the ground? My door! Oh, fuck. That's gone. High mileage of tire? No! Why are they shiny and leave me alone? No! No! I don't want to cuddle! Get away from me! Like... Oh! That's a problem. Never mind. Oh god, where did I lose my door? It's not like I can go get it. I know this is probably a bad idea to be going for this, but whatever. But with any luck, I think I just left power. However, fortunately, one thing I do know is that when I did this in my regular video,
You're not the first to try crossing the old wall since the anomalies moved in.
We'll
make sure you're the first.
I do know that when I did this in the actual video, I went straight through, which caused a bunch of damage. But I think that was me being. I think that was me being stupid.
Fast enough along the conductors. You'll see
I'm pretty sure that was me just being really stupid, and I'm pretty sure that I can actually stop between each checkpoint here to work on repairing my car. Yeah, so it's like it is doable. It is possible to do it without battery, but it's definitely really unpleasant to do it with without the limb shield. I think it'll be doable without the limb shield as long as I am smart about it. Welcome to the deep zone. Ooh, that's pretty. That's not. Oh, is that just the? Ah. That's pretty. But those guys are going to be my biggest threat here. God, I am really nervous about this because this was really hard when I did this the first time. But I am slightly wiser and more knowledgeable than I was when I did this the first time. Oh, I did actually end up charging at my car. That's nice. God, gas might be an issue. And even still, it's like not even the pacemaker has iffy trades. Some of the trades are useful, but a lot of them are also really bad. The door will be might be an issue. I might lose the door. Alright, that on, but God, these things drain my car so much, and there's just there's no getting around them, and I'm so slow with this engine. Oh God, I don't think I'll lose the race on time, but God, ooh, corrupted. I don't think I have anything that needs corrupted. Is that on? Yes. How far is the range? Pretty good. Let's turn off the lights so I can do that, but God. This way. I could have sworn this had music the last time. Did I turn down the volume too much? Maybe. Let's turn that back up. No, it's just not giving me any music today. I could have sworn that this had like drawing music last time. Ugh. But that wasn't actually didn't take nearly as much energy going through that area as I thought it would. I thought this would be like a major issue, and that trying to deal with the power would be a problem, but ow. Right, I can stop here, recharge, and then keep going without too much issue. Going to the next area, but I absolutely figured that those would drain my power so much more. I mean, yeah, they're taking a decent amount, but going through the tunnel only took off 15. I could probably, well, that sucks.
Getting some interference, Tobias. The power supply is wavering. I'm working on it.
But,
A local battery farm's putting up a fuss.
But this first part of the mission to get through here the first time definitely. I definitely think I have a quirk that I might get rid of because I feel like I have something that is absolutely slowing me down because the car feels spectacularly heavy. Because normally I can get up in like the 50s, but I'm dragging at 40.
1, 2, 3 are reporting total power drain. They're spent.
How long to recharge?
Could take up to a day.
If I recall correctly, I think I have one that has. I do think I have a quirk. I think the toggle quirk that I have is that when the windshield wiper toggles, I slow down, like I brake or whatever. But it feels really slow. I really don't remember my car. Fuck! I've lost it. There it is. The car being this slow?
Oh, shit. Total power loss on stations 9 through 15. I'm on it. Oh, shit.
This was a much more stressful drive the first time through. This was a much more stressful drive without the thing.
Farm 6.
Easy. Too much and you'll blow out
I
your
do need to
control
actually
center.
repair the car a
And
little
the
bit.
entire array's going down. We have no choice.
I figured that doing this would be extremely difficult, would be super stressful, that my power would drain super quickly, but no. I feel like a full Nomad run would probably be like the pinnacle challenge, because like a true Nomad run would be a no research except the required research to progress. so the research for the research of the first tower, and as well as the upgraded workbench, I think, are the only two upgrades you have to get in the game, because the game won't let you progress without building the limb shield, and the limb shield needs the tier 2 to be made. It needs the tier 2 workbench to be made. So I think those two and the upgrades between them are the only necessary upgrades. But I'm thinking it's like ooh, oh, of course it's in the middle of the race. I want to loot that, but I can't. But I'm thinking of a challenge run of seeing if I could do this using just scrap parts. But then, so there'll be the challenge of only necessary upgrades. The challenge run of doing the crude parts only. Which means that unlike how I did with this one, where I could pick up the parts from the where I could use the Liberator pit to pick up parts, I can only have crude, and then finally would be the true nomad run of I can only use the garage to pick out my map, and otherwise everything I do has to be done through my car, so I can't use the work done by, either in the car or on a workbench I find out in the world. So no upgrades except for the necessary ones. No healing at the base, no refueling at the base, and along with only being able to have crude, along with only having, I suppose that wouldn't be quite crude parts only, because I'd be able to use the Liberator on the
The minute Tobias reroutes that line, you need to push the connection. Miss it by a split second and we lose the entire power grid.
Well, I think that would definitely be a very interesting challenge, but that's definitely a high challenge.
Francis, it's now or never.
Again? Well, that'd definitely be an interesting. Well, that would definitely be a challenge that I want to do when I could do the game justice. Wait, I can't remember that. I'd do the game justice by having decent quality. So that's already been drained. That's fine. But God, I thought when I went through here the first time, I was able to go through it so quickly because I had the upgraded engine, so I had the engine. I can't remember what it is. The engine that. Yeah, I had whatever the tier 2 engine was. So I could go through this so quickly, but this was pretty slow. I really like the music though. Having the extra drain from the light is pretty bad, but no. I'm like, it's honestly amazing just how little power you need through most of the game. If you don't have a whole bunch of other utilities active. Slow dive grip definitely isn't terribly a terribly exciting
Give
thing.
us a signal, Tobias.
This could hurt.
Tobias, stay with us.
But this part of this area made me think that this is what the entirety of the deep zone would be like. But no, most of the deep zone is pretty boring.
Take care of him for me.
So I felt like here was going to be where this challenge run would fall apart most, but not really.
Francis.
I'm really sad. Oh, my goddamn tire's broken. Both my tires are popped again. We are in the middle of the Deep Zone crossing. I had a bunch of bubble buddies take my stuff, but after you were here doing more of that.
Don't do it. You can't go out there.
I'm disappointed that this isn't more of a challenge. Like, I absolutely expected that this would be a major issue trying to get through here, but it's pretty chill. Oh fuck. Cause like I do know that people that like they do use like heat and fire to like refinish a tire to refinish a tire, so like you can definitely use fire on it, but not just fire. Where's the devil grinders in this tunnel? This is a really empty tunnel. What the fuck? Huh. Well, okay then. We have successfully broken into the deep zone. I was kind of thinking that that'd be a much harder thing and ask for anyone watching that's enjoying this to subscribe, but that was far simpler drive than I thought it would be. I wonder if this game does actually have a challenge increase, because the anomalies do get harder. The anomalies seem to reduce in quantity. So it's just like, other than the really simple starting painless anomalies, but it's like most of the anomalies here are pretty substantially spread out. So
I told you, didn't I?
So it's like while the anomalies here are more dangerous,
Planned it better.
there's far less of them. I think the game would be much more interesting if they kept if the density of the anomalies stayed the same, especially as you got deeper into the zone, or better yet, actually increased, because you're going deeper into the deeper into where everything is unstable and is fucked up. So it would make sense that you would actually run into more anomalies deeper in.
And you'll recall the breakthrough with self-healing materials.
Stay late. Don't worry about me.
So speaking of mods, we're talking of like mods, with like the UI mod that turns off most of the car. I think it would actually, like, one mod I would really like would be one to like purely just to increase enemy density. Because there's a clip that I saw on Twitter the other day with this game of a full-on horde of broken bunnies showing up and charging at the car, and that looked absolutely amazing.
I hoped that Limtech was done killing our own.
So like
Sorry about Tobias.
so it's like having that, so being able to increase the amount of or alter which anomalies spawn, like that would be an absolutely I think that would be an extremely fun mod. Extremely fun mod, and extremely fun to be able to play around with. Like imagine being able to increase like broken bunny, like the bunny spawns up like several times higher. Like the bunny spawns up several times higher. Make everything be broken bunny, be the bunnies, or be a specific anomaly that you really dislike. God, everything is bubble buddies. Oh god, so we lost. Oh, it came with a decal. That's cool. It's the mystery machine. So we lost 3 parts, I think. That one might not have been lost. I might have swapped that one out, but we only lost 3 parts of the car through that. God, 3 unstable areas. That could give me a good bit of loot. Yeah, I think I'll do this. I don't think the Deep Zone has a whole ton of missions for me to do. It is really small. During like the geese. I think that's the first time I've actually seen the geese flying off, and instead of only hearing them. It does still seem very weird to me. That's like nothing can survive here because of the instability, except for geese and bats. I think I've heard bats at one point. I still really wish that, like, somewhere there, like, that you could actually come across, like, the blue door anomaly. Because Sasquatch is actually an anomaly you can run across in this game, but apparently they show up as, like, you see just a shadow of them, and they run off. I think it was Switzerland that I saw that, like, most of its population is all along like, one main train line. It was like, so, like, one of the things that I find most interesting about like, pretty much, like, most European countries is honestly the trains, because generally it's like you guys have a ton of trains. It's like, I remember I was in Germany, and it's like people just used trains, like, all the time. Like, it's like trains all the time to travel, like, hours away, and we don't have this here in America. Like, we don't really have that here in America. Like, generally the train, like, the most we use trains is in, like, specific city. Is within, like, one, like, the city in particular. We don't tend to have trains that go between cities. I think one of my friends ended up riding a train and went to I think it was France? No. Maybe? God, I am very bad with geography. I'm with one of the adjacent countries. Map of Europe. Yeah, went to... Yeah, I was right. So they went over to France, and they just, like, said, like, we were on an exchange trip to Germany, but they popped over to France for a day. I'll try to get through here quickly, because, God, the frame's stuck here. Oh, fuck! Because, like, one thing is, like, I was there with the first, like, foreign exchange student things. Like here in America, it's like, or at least, I don't know, for all of America, at least where I live, like, we have, like, specific school buses that are only used for the purpose of taking kids to and from school. In Germany, they just rode the public buses, and they just the bus route just dropped them off at the school, and then the route would change when the kids weren't needed for going to school. I definitely think, like, traveling to, like, other countries, either for like, either an exchange program or anything like that, is definitely a really interesting experience, because you get so used to, like, what, like, your area and what you think is normal, and it's always so interesting just seeing, like, what you think is normal is considered completely crazy anywhere else. Like how, like in Japan, it's like when you're eating noodles, you're supposed to slurp it, whereas in large parts of America, especially in the South, slurping noodles is considered being rude. Is something rude, and you're not supposed to slurp your noodles because you make a mess. I mean, honestly, hell, in America, like, with America, how big America is, just the different culture of being in the South and then going to the North is quite substantial. Less so substantial than going to completely different countries, but still. I've read the name of that bus company completely wrong. Because I'm glancing over it and skimming through it. Fuck! Not fuel evaporation! Oh god. But, like, I looked over and glanced at it from just the side of my eye. And I read it as potato soup. It's like, what sort of bus company is potato soup? That's a really interesting name for a bus company. And let's see if I can say the company's name right. Post Auto? It's probably not. That's what it looks like, but it's probably not. That's probably not how it's said. Postato? I don't even know what a Switzerland accent would sound like. But I always think like one of the like it was like if you do ever go to like different countries or anything, it's like it's like as long as it's not India, you definitely have like you should definitely eat like the local like eat like the local cuisine because like it's like going to there's gonna be an American probably more reference here, but going to a steakhouse and getting like chicken nuggets or something like, and getting like chicken nuggets or something is like. No, you've gone to a different country to experience that country, so eat what would be a standard meal for that country. Yeah, trying to get Olympian fragments is what is easily one of the most annoying things to get in the deep zone, because it doesn't spawn massively common. You need a ton of the crystals, and when the resource does spawn, it only spawns like 3 or 4 nodes most of the time. And I think to get a full Olympium car is like just the panels and the doors is like probably near 100. I do know that you do definitely want to, like, with getting the Olympium fragments, you do definitely want to use the the magnetic hammer, because it breaks it faster, and you have a higher chance of getting, and you get more Olympium fragments from the nodes than if you use a regular hammer. But make sure you don't use the magnetic hammer on its last hit, because you get nothing. Because then you'll break the node and you won't get anything. Or if you're lucky, you'll only get one of them. Because for whatever reason, when you use, like, it's most notable with the hammers. But if you break an item at the same time that your tool breaks, you get very little, if any, drop that you're supposed to get. God damn it! I need to get out of the car to fix the tire. Well, first, is the tire flat or is it popped? The tire is popped. Well. For tires, it was really nice when I had you. I might end up finishing this game on all spare tires, because I've only gotten the Liberator once. Let's probably charge up my car a bit. Oh. Well, that was interesting. That popped the tire, and I'm in corrosion, so I need it. My door! God damn it! Stop taking my doors. Well, there goes another tire. I've lost the hood of my car. There it is. Because they definitely sound like fun challenges, but it might be a little bit. Boy, my car! Everything is fucked. Ooh, cool. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, one of the trades that I thought was really bad with that might actually be really nice. Because one of the trades from the Limpo emitter is the trade of the what is it? is the trade from... Come on, Brian, come on. Is the Olympian fragments to headlights, which normally would really suck, but here would actually be beneficial because I can't make headlights. But I have lost my tires. That's one of the very bad. Meteoric is one of the very problematic ones. As you can see, why? Oh shit! Fuck, I'm out of power. It might have been better for me to have just stayed put than trying to escape it. Am I good? Well, I'm still in the stone, but nothing's landing around me right this second, so I think I'm good? Nope. Nope, not good. Okay, but it seems to all be spawning over there, so that's fine. That's less fine. Oh god. Fuck! That one was close to me. Yeah, it's like that's one of the things I like most about like the mechanics, especially mechanics of the, especially when you take out like what is commonly considered like a major core mechanic, such as car upgrades and tools of, okay, how can I how do I succeed while removing what most people would consider necessary? But I've managed to be, but I've been doing pretty good all things considered. Well, I suppose to an extent there is a very solid point of I'm having to rely significantly more on my just skill of the game and knowledge of how the game works than focusing on like the part of the car. So I'm being forced to drive more carefully, knowing that I can't replace anything that's lost. Ooh! Jackpot! Woo! No, not the meteors! Fuck off! No! God damn it, I've driven into the damn storm. Oh, fuck. I have to repair, but fuck, I don't want to! Shit! I don't like these storms. Alright, somewhere around here should be the... Fuck. Vehicle compromised is easily... I think one of my headlights just broke. Yep. Both of my headlights just broke. Fantastic. But yeah, but like that's one thing that I really like with challenges. Like a challenge run doesn't necessarily have to be hard. It's more fun if it's hard. But a challenge run doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be a weird and bizarre way of playing the game that you wouldn't normally do. I'm almost out of fuel again. That's from. What do you mean you're setting off the alarm? The gate's been closing! What? Am I getting like a second closing? I am so confused! It's already set off the alarm to close. It doesn't normally set up. Is that the alarm for the red closing in? Just fuel up and go. Come on, fuel. Oh, fuck, that's not good. I thought I had more time for this. The red gate closes fast. I'm not fast enough to outrun it. Voice cracks, God. Fuck. I do still really like the red music. Oh god. Oh no, I already have one losing my car parts. This is a storm I've never run across before. An EMP storm. That's definitely not great. Does it like shoot down electricity, or is it just like an EMP just fucks up with all the parts of my car? I think this is the way out. Yeah. Alright, I don't like the electrical storm. The chronodilator, but I didn't know the EMP storms existed either. This is the first time I've ever run into them, and I don't like them. The chronodilator is basically, is bullet time. Like the best explanation is that it's just bullet time while you were in your car. It drops it like, oh my god, there's so much radiation. It like halves the speed of everything around. Halves the speed of everything, I think. Yeah, I'm aware. Ah, fucking hell. Goddamn storm!
Today, I'm going
the
to
storm
share
is
my
far
favorite
less
recipe
dangerous if the car is in park. Ow. Do I actually... I should still have the plasma rotor, yeah. Yeah, that's like, it's... There's a lot of really cool toys for the car, but a lot of them need the roof rack, which immediately makes them far less fun, because there's a lot of tools for the roof rack that are actually, there's a lot of things for the roof rack that are actually useful, and then there's a lot of toys. I played around with the light pointer a little bit during the when I made the ultimate upgrade video, but I mean it's definitely useful, especially when doing resource gathering at night. But I went with the definitely the roof resource is great. The resource radar is useful if you're still like when you're like super trying for resources, but I'm trying to remember how big the resource radar was, because one thing that's really nice is that with the roof storage is that it is big enough that it actually is able to store a lot of the things that you would put on the roof, so you can actually swap out what you have on the roof with the trunk, with the load. Well, not the trunk, but I'm not actually kidding. Because I remember that on my final run, I did actually have it that with the roof storage. With the roof storage, I had it set that I could swap out. I had 3 different roof utilities that I was swapping through, because I had the ion shield, the chrono bauble, and something else, I think. It's definitely it's a very interesting story. I still haven't quite worked out why exactly we, the players, were brought here. Because, like, we weren't a resident of the peninsula that was already here and wandered too close. We were sent here by Arda for some reason. Like, we were like if you look at the car closely, like, we start off in like a work van or something, I assume. So maybe I'm guessing that we were just a regular worker and we were sent here just to work on building the wall. So, but for a work truck, the truck was also like extremely empty. Ooh, I have an experiment I want to do with you. Hopefully, my tires are spinning out a lot. Do I have the item I need? I do. It's not exactly the item I need, but this one works out doubly. Oh, you're a magnetizer, not a pacemaker. Fuck, never mind. I mean, I don't exactly remember how I think it's that the abductors, it's like the remnants attract a person if like in the area, but it's like maybe somehow the remnant was drawn to me and it somehow knew that like I couldn't get into it normally, so that's why it quite forcibly dragged why I was quite forcibly dragged into the zone. Oh, interesting, they're both triggered. Because not only did the wormhole open that let us come in, we were forcibly dragged into here. But I thought that normally the I think it's a mixture of a couple of things. Because the remnants like resonate on like certain brain lengths or something. So like you'd be attracted to them within a certain distance from them, but with how far enough away I was, it's less so. I feel like I was brought here just as a worker. Ow! I was like just brought here as a worker, and the remnant was so strongly drawn to me that it dragged me to it. I'd say 1 power grip tire, but because I didn't see any. It's like when I went from 1 tire to 4 tires, I didn't see any. Like as far as like actual gameplay is concerned, like I would say just the 1 tire, because there is an improvement for 1 tire. But when I used 4 of them, I didn't see a noticeable improvement or change for anything beyond how quick my battery drained. One thing that is really nice is that when you activate the power grip tires, when activated, it will basically have it will get like when you activate its ability, it will get max grit for. Did the fucking coal that I picked up summoned the goddamn meteor storm on me? I don't know, a lot of my deaths felt like they were. One of the deaths was absolutely outside of my control, and the other one was just bad luck. They didn't feel like a skill issue, which I suppose is shown off with this one of like I'm being more careful to avoid the situations where I'm getting stuck, and I've only almost died once, and that was from doing something stupid, I think. Like, I think that the steel car is probably one of the worst things to loot, because it gives you the, like, it pretty much only gives you the most common items. Like, it gives you steel, and it gives you scrap metal, and processed scrap metal, glass, and rubber. Whereas with the crude car, it gives you 4 different supplies that are used in several so we're giving you supplies that are used in a wide variety of recipes. Like scrapping down one crude car gives you enough supplies to build a new scrapper. Like, often you can end up leaving it with enough supplies to make med kits. It's needed it gives you most of the supplies needed for most repair for a lot of the repair items. Like, probably of all the cars, like the crude car is probably the second or third best car to loot for the car itself. Now, if you have a Liberator, the Squire or the Squire and the gas truck tend to be pretty good, because the gas truck tend to have the off-road tires. So, I guess now we'll see if the limb shield will defend me against the it won't defend me against the corrosion, but maybe it'll defend me against some aspects of the rotten eggs. Like, it might keep the rotten egg from splattering on the windshield. That's not like a great use for it, but it's something. But like, generally, I'd say if you're worried about dying, trying to get a payload, to just use the ion shield, because I'm pretty sure the ion shield will defend you against the radiation of at least the yellow storm. I don't know if the ion shield can defend you against the red part, or if it will defend you but it will be drained. But it will drain your battery. Equal to the amount of radiation you're in. Good to know that the limb shield does not protect against the splat of rotten egg. I might be about to die here. This might be my first death. I'm pretty close, but I am really slow, and that red storm last time was super fucking fast. I'm really worried about that now. Because I don't want to die. This way. Let's go this way. Fuck, it closes so fast! No. Please be slow enough that you don't kill me. Please. Oh god. Stay away. Oh god, I think I'm going to lose my voice. It's starting to get crackly. Nope. Downhill speedy boost. I don't have the tires to control at this speed. Just gotta stick close to the road and I'll be fine. Stick close to the road. Say, fuck you, stay your ass away. I'm Vector. Oh, thank fuck I made it. Woo! Woo! No, thank you.
I think so. Yeah, I ran the numbers a few times, and I...
Then get to it, driver.
Cool. Away we go. I do really like the music. I hope I hope I haven't made the music quiet. Music, how are you? Ow, ow, ow. Ow, my face. Yeah. that's close. Nah, it's still close. Fuck, I'm gonna lose! No, this is bad. This is very bad. I still don't know how loud I am, how loud the music is. I'm gonna really hope it's good because I can't do anything. I'm also really uncomfortable right now because I have two headsets on my face. Neither of them are in the proper position. Whoa! I got launched from something.
Alright, it's working.
Alright, cool. Got it second. I suppose I can hear it. It is very quiet though. So it's good for like a nice undertone. Oh yeah, that definitely seems like it's much better and much louder. But not like overbearingly loud, hopefully. I do really like the music in this game though. Or at least like the drama music, the music in the radio gets a bit tedious after a while. Definitely generally a nice calm game to just listen to your own music. Or like with the streamer mode, there's like 3 songs on it. Next gate down.
Looking good, driver.
I do wonder if I fail these, if I just have to go back to the last gate and try the run again, or if I can just fully fail this. But even still, they're like, it's like, oh, it's super quick. Whoa. Uh-oh. That wasn't good. Oh, there'd be a thing that's saying it's a dead end. Oh god, got the nettle.
You're making good time.
Redded.
Keep it up.
But I do wonder, like, if I failed the timer, because I've never failed one of these timers before, but I don't want to and do so intentionally. But if I just failed the mission, or if it would let me just go back to the gate and try the run again. I've said this too many times. I missed the end. Whoa! Oh, hey, Blossom. No, please leave me alone, Blacksmith. I don't need any of your wares. Alright, fantastic. I'm decent volume to the game. I can clearly hear both, so I suppose it's fine. And that's it! That's just running off. Alright, let's see. Go. Woo! Am I good? It's probably less good. Okay, good. All good. Alive with some power. Spinning. Alright, I don't have to go through that at a certain speed. I need more things to run. I should be able to do both of these. I want to check that so bad, but I can't. Oh. guess I can. Cool. Too bad it doesn't charge my headset. Come on. Oh shit, this one is on a small timer. I absolutely have to make sure that I stick to the road, because otherwise I definitely won't have the speed to be able to make this. Oh god, the car is so slow. All my tires are in decent shape. It's just the fact that just the engine is just that's bad. But I assume that when it starts flashing is like it's warning of like you're almost out of time for it. The car engine doesn't have any issues. I have this on, right? Yes? Yeah. I can't mess this up though. Alright, I'm good. Where am I going? No, I can't spin out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that when it starts flashing is when you're very low on time. Alright, cool. Now to go through the storm. Wow. Maximum charge.
We're charged. Arc device readings at 4.2 gigajoules and holding steady.
Good. They're all set. The arc device is ready to go. It'll hold that charge for as long as we need it.
I did this that last time too. Oh. It's automatically sending us out of here. That's nice. Oh no. Oh. Hey, I stuck the landing. Ow. But woo, I have. And my door opened up. Can I close it on this? Nope. Oh! Yes! Thank you, game! You were finally fucking nice to me with the goddamn drop. Or drop location. Please have it be something actually of use inside of it. What the fuck? I mean, spectacular landing, 10 points, but why the fuck did he decide to do a flip? Hey, it's a door. Is that my door? Maybe. Aw, man. Holy repair putty, Batman. How low are you willing to? How much are you willing to tempt fate?
And whether it was all worth
you
it.
You had a really rough first start, huh?
Francis.
Yeah?
Thank you for trusting
God,
me.
that's
when you had every reason.
that
not
is still
to.
a really nice
Getting to this point together with you, it makes me
show
feel
off
like
of
my
the
old
well.
self again.
It's
But God, you definitely have quite the
an honor
quite the
to watch
interesting
you
drive ahead of you if you're already this low. Whoa, slitting. If you're already that low on the first, up to the first
I can't even begin
junction.
to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Ow!
Some sort of energy reservoir. A
No.
A portal.
Atlantis.
That's up for quite a way on my
really
head.
leads us to Atlantis.
I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all this. For once.
I believe in you,
All right,
Alex.
Trevor,
You can do
you're
it.
almost to the threshold. Remember, Francis and I have got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep
I'm
the
out of
gamma
battery.
ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be
I'm
your
out
safety
of
net.
battery. How the
Use
fuck
it.
are you
Get
on?
back to us, you hear me?
Ready when you are, driver.
I believe in you, Alex. You can do it. You can complete the challenge. Show all those that say that you can't do it, that you can! Believe in the me that believes in you! God damn it, door, stop opening! Ooh, the sarcophagus one, the sarcophagus decal I picked also glowed. Well, it's just about time for me to manage to finish my no car upgrade challenge. I'm really surprised at this at how easy this challenge run has actually been. At least all things considered, like a lot of the points, like most of the challenge that popped up from this didn't come from any of the times that I expected to have challenge. That I expected my challenge to be for this run. I mean, there were definitely several. Ooh, sparkly. There were definitely several wrenches thrown into my plans because I didn't quite understand how exactly that certain mechanics worked. But other than those times, most of my challenge hasn't come from any of the places I expected my problems to be from. It was all just random circumstances that caused issues. Pretty. But at this point, I'd say that the challenge is pretty well beaten. Well, something just broke.
Happy! Did it work?
What's the energy?
That's not like a whole lot of glass breaking.
Alan, I'm fine.
I wonder how quickly I can manage to run through here. I'm sure that speedrunners are trying to find a way to jump out of here quicker.
Killer tools? Happy, what is this?
Nope, that didn't work. That also would have just been death.
Limb waves.
So I'm kind of glad that didn't work.
Coffee delivery.
But I definitely wouldn't advise doing it this way for your first time playing through this, because I didn't do any of the fun parts of the game, so I'm playing with all the different toys. But it was definitely a nice way to do it a second time.
Olympic Peninsula like this.
Yeah, there's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if...
I do wonder.
Really be able to
I suppose
away
this
from
would be the
all
fastest
this.
way would be about
Okay,
would be 3 hours to be able to play through the game while on just the minimum upgrades. Because realistically, that would be the best way. You'd have to get the you'd have to get enough. You'd only need just enough resources to get to level. To get to the workbench upgrade and to be able to build the limb shield.
I love you.
Okay, that's actually a really interesting thought. What would the game? Would it be a soft lock if you didn't actually have enough resources to make a limb shield?
I ain't going.
Because the game won't let you leave that garage until you have made the limb shield and have it in your trunk. But would it be a soft lock if you didn't have enough resources, or would the friendly dumpster give you a limb shield?
Stay here.
Or either give you a limb shield or give you enough supplies to make a limb shield.
You here to quote?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been
I'm actually
found
really
guilty of
curious
battery
to see what the game would do if you just if you end up not having enough to build the limb shield.
Will be lowered to level 3. So I'm to be a glorified flash cleaner. Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead. Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better. What I like has no bearing on this
How are you
decision.
going through
See you
your
on Monday,
batteries
Dr. Cook.
so quickly? Well, I suppose when going backwards, you move slower when you're going backwards, don't you? So you probably have a much So if you're going slower while driving backwards, then you wouldn't be able to get enough speed up to make the. Then you wouldn't be able to get enough speed for the generators to run.
Tobias?
Oh, here's the line.
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone.
Let's see if he says something about like not having about it. Let's see if he says something about it not the whatever it was not being there.
Combing through Hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment wasted. Thank you. For everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable.
Hmm.
That anything was
I
possible.
think that was when the line was there
wasn't
talking
some second-rate
about the special bobblehead. So I guess
was thanks to you.
it's I suppose
I'm afraid.
you don't
I'm
not
afraid
you don't
of how
get
I'll
a
survive
special line
without
for
you.
it not being there. You simply get a special line
You
for
got
it being
this.
there.
You always have. Hey,
But it is
Albie,
still a nice
Alan
touch.
sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet. I'm driving.
But the going backwards might be
You're
more
a lifetime to
doable
be on
if
this
you
road
had
trip
the
with you.
if you had the solar panels instead. Actually, you're at night.
Bye.
Yeah, you're
Until
pretty well
next time.
fucked.
Tobias? Tobias!
Whee! So yeah, no special,
Driver, if you
no
can hear
line
this,
for
we
it
can't
not
keep the
being
well
there.
stable
Just a
for much
special, just a
longer.
small
Wherever you
special
are,
line for it
come
being
back.
there. Definitely a nice touch, but whew. Give me a goddamn engine. F. Thank you. Ow, 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 ow. Yes, give me a better engine, please. I am so fucking tired of being slow. You didn't think you'd be able to get enough power if you went back in? No! No! No, 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 no! You're supposed to give me the limb. You're supposed to give me the limb engine, not this. No. Fuck. Well, I guess I don't have the battery to use this. I mean, it's nice, but I really thought that I really expected it to, like the last time I was here and last time I did this, it gave me a limb shield engine. I don't have the battery to use this. I've never used it, but I can only imagine that takes a ton of power. Because last time I was here, last time I did this, so like when I got here, I got the limb engine, which is significantly better than that. Because that'd be a much better upgrade for me than than the nitro. It takes 1.5 a second. That's a lot. That takes 10 times as much as a headlight. God, that's gonna drain my power so fast! I have less, I'm gonna have less than, I'm gonna have like... $30 seconds of use! I mean, I guess I'll take and I'll get to play around, I'll get to play around with it this time, but that wasn't what I was supposed to get. I was so excited to finally have a better engine, and it stole it from me. Why am I back here? What am I trying to get? Well, I guess I'm gonna be finishing off. I guess I'm gonna be finishing off with the toy I've never used before. I guess. I suppose that's something. Neom.
Just a little longer. Hold steady, Francis.
Neom.
Keep those
I don't have the
aligned.
I don't have the traction.
0.001.
Fuck.
I'm trying.
Nope, not waiting. Ah! What? Why? Fuck! I can't read the chat right now. What's up? Ooh. So that's nice. So I just have to tap the nitro and it'll immediately rocket me up to speed.
It's wobbling, popping. Anything you can do to stabilize things on your side.
Punching it as hard as I can.
Oh god. The lack of traction makes this far more intense. Oh, hey, look, a boat bunny. That's a lot of bunnies. Whee!
Francis, hold tight!
I can't. The face. It's VC.
Whee! No, don't flip again!
Go!
Yeah, I managed to get a good exit that time around. Woohoo! I'm still floating.
You made it back, driver.
Woo!
All in one piece, it looks like.
And no sign of the Remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car.
Fuck yeah.
You're free.
But the car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the Remnant's obsessions
I didn't
wormed
realize
into your
that
head.
this was Legend of Zelda.
But you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Abby, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
you heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the Remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where?
The
And
back
how?
rooms.
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen.
Yay,
Anyway,
moving
all
on.
that sounds
A
like
story
a young
of grief.
scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis. There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Abby? Abby!
Well,
Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me, Abby was right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Abby, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car, but it stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
yeah. Alright, so that has been the Pacific Drive, no car research, challenge. Otherwise, otherwise more simplified down to the intern challenge. If you enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe and check out more of my content. And if you enjoyed, go check out my Prey playthrough.